Yo, what's up? It's time for us to jump into some weekend classics. So we're pretty much going to do it the same time as last time. We'll put all 6 videos or all 6 games into one video and go on from there. But this is going to be our squad for weekend classic. We just unlocked 99 Scott Rowland. So we will kind of feature him a little bit and hopefully he will be good. But the overall lineup, I think, looks pretty solid. We got Ken Griffey Jr. leading it off. Behind Scott Rowland, Stan Musial, Aaron Judge, Tyler Soderstrom, Pete Alonso, Ryan McMahon, Mookie Betts, and Tim Raines. On the bench, which maybe we actually change, but for right now, we got Paris, Chipper Jones, Batista, and Santander. And then the rotation, like I said, we'll go on. We'll fix this as we pretty much go on, but as of right now, this might be the 5. We got John Donaldson, I think we'll throw in game 1. And then we got Noah Schultz, we got Paul Skeens, Crochet, and Dustin May. If Dustin May was 100%, he would have been our game 1 guy. We also might use DeGrom. You know, DeGrom might go out there, maybe in replace of Skeens. I don't know, you know, but if we have to use 6 different pitchers, I think DeGrom might be an option too. We'll kind of see how it goes. Got Bob Gibson is also another one, but we'll kind of see how it goes the first couple of games, and we'll adjust. Maybe we have too many lefties. I don't know. Bullpen though, we got O'Day, Suter, Ottavino, Tanner Scott, Chapman, Miller, Urseg, and Weaver. So again, we can make some adjustments just based off how the first couple games go. We got Gossage, Kopech, Brash, Agnos now. Maybe we need a lefty. We go with like a Billy Wagner, Gregory Soto. But that is going to be the main lineup and the rotation and adjustments as needed, based on how we play. Now, as far as Weekend Classic goes, we are at Gold 2 League. So Hall of Fame. Honestly, the rewards don't really excite me this time around. 3-4 wins, I'll be happy with. I don't think we go 6-0, so I'm not even gonna try to get excited for 485 plus. Last time we went 5-1, but we were in the league under this one. So if you can get 5 wins again and get a chase pack, that wouldn't be bad. But a chase pack also, I don't think is too exciting because you can just get an 85 overall from that. But we're hoping for at least 3-4 wins. We'll be happy with that. And anything above that would be even better. But with that said, let's get into game 1 and hopefully get off to a good start. The first game facing Perry. Interesting. A lot of live series. Team didn't look bad, but I was not expecting Perry to be our first opponent that we go up against. So we'll just see how that goes. I haven't even faced that card yet. Maybe he's tough to hit. Let's get this last out. Extra innings it is. 0-0 game. What is this? What are we playing? All right, full count for Mookie. Get through. Man. That's a good swing. My guy wasn't even running the third. He froze. What we want. Oh, I lost. Man, that was a terrible throw. Terrible throw right there. That was like the worst game I have ever played. I don't even know why we couldn't get a hit. I really don't. My timing was just super off right there. We don't even lose off a hit. We lose off a sac fly. That was crazy. There's not much to go over for this game, but we played terrible. We played terrible. Struck out 8 times. He struck out 6. I mean, couple hits from Griffey, Rowland, and Judge. But, yeah, I don't know what it was, but we could not get a hit off of Perry or anything solid. I mean, we had 3 hits off of him, but still, like, we pitched as good as we could pitch. That's just an offensive thing right there. We just didn't have it. Yo, after that first game, I don't even know what we're doing, but we will jump into game number 2. I guess, do I want to go back-to-back lefties, or should we go Skeens on this one? I don't know. Skeens or Schultz is going to start. We'll figure it out when we get into the game. All right, we went Skeens. We're facing Max Scherzer, Reigns, Carroll, Martinez. I saw Griffey too. You know, game 2, we can't get any worse than what we just played. That's all I can say. So let's just be better. Let's just be better. It's not gonna take much for that. And hey, Sting gets a base hit up the middle. Our first run in Weekend Classic. Took us 2 games. Kind of pathetic, but we here. Strike on the swing or the call. Ryan McMahon, hey! 2-run shot, let's go. Just feels so good to get a hit. You know, we get a perfect home run. We need that. You know, maybe we finally can get something going. 2 now. Scotty, rolling with his first home run. Yes, sir. Scott Rowland gets his first home run for us. 4-0 lead. Like it. Good swing right there, too. Good piece. Stand the man, nothing there. Where was his offense the first game? What is this guy doing? Did he just let it drop? I'm going all the way. I don't know what he was doing there. He was just trying to play it cool. All right, triple for Stan. I mean, that should bring in the run. That's good enough. I know Reigns ain't throwing me out because I couldn't even throw the guy out the last game, which actually that was kind of close. No way. No way we give up a 3-run shot. Man, he got himself a good inning, but we should not be letting that happen. Should not have a late sinker like that. Come on, game. Oh, I don't think Griffey's there. Man, we're trying to throw inside sinkers, and I don't think they're staying inside like we want them to. That's how he got both of his big hits. 2-2 now. Stay in the man. Let's go. We needed to get one back. And that's a big one right there. 2-run shot makes it 7-4. McMahon. McMahon again. Ooh, McMahon kind of nice. 2 home run game for him. We were late on that one too, but he got a late one. We deserve that too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, get there. Can we throw him out at home? Oh, we got him. That's the game. Let's go. Judge throws him out at home. Wish we could have done that at game 1. But much better game 2 for us. We actually, like, I really don't even know what happened in that first game, but we scored 8 runs here. I honestly shouldn't even have given up 4 runs here, but they're unlucky. I still struck out 8 times though, so we're still kind of striking out. Griffey 1 for 5 with a run, had a home. No, he did not have a home run. Scott Rowland 1 for 4, had a home run, so his first. Stan Musial, great game, 3 for 5, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. Was actually a double away from a psycho. We kind of got the cheap triple though. Judge 0 for 4, struggling with him. Soderstrom 1 for 3. He's doing all right. Pete Alonso 0 for 4. Actually struggling with him too. Rod McMahon, nice game, 2 for 3, 2 home runs. And then Mookie 0 for 4 and Tim Raines 2 for 4. Maybe we make some changes offensively. I don't know. Paul Skeens pitched a good game. You know, 5th inning kind of got ugly. We shouldn't have given up that 3-run home run. But other than that, he was solid. Tanner Scott, good 2/3 pitched right there. And Bruce Sutter, we went 3 innings with him just to go 3 innings. And he was pretty solid. So much better game 2 for us. We pick up the victory and our first win this Weekend Classic. We also get, I believe, 25 show packs for that victory. So not bad stuff right there. Yeah, maybe we make some changes to the lineup. We'll have to figure that out. But 25 show packs is pretty nice. All right, we're going to jump into game 3. I'm going to keep the lineup the same for this game. But if a couple people don't get hits, like Pete Alonso and maybe Judge or even Soderstrom, if they don't have like a good game, well, we'll shake up the lineup in the next one. But pitching wise for game 3, maybe Schultz. Schultz or Crochet, one or the other, but see if we can go 2-1. Let's see, Face and Satchel Paige. Okay. Ellie, Bryce, Rain, Santander. A few switchers at the start of the lineup. Paige. I mean, that screwball might be a problem for us. You know, first home game though. Maybe that's good. We'll have to see. And we'll see if we can just get off to a good start. 331 average is pretty high. He's a hitter. Go, Judge. Aaron Judge. Let's go. We kind of missed that one too, but we've been waiting for Judge to connect, and he finally does. We called him out too at the start of this game. But if he doesn't hit well, he's gone. But he came up big there. Why am I even throwing that sweeper like that? That was a bad pitch. I wanted it inside, and I think it just stayed well over the plate. And I don't know if we can get there. Griffey? Oh my days. Just what is that inning? How unlucky are we? Like we're literally out of that inning and then that happens. Big hit for him, but man, giving up hits here, not good. Giving up hits, not good. 4-2 game. Where's my pitches going? I aimed low and inside. It's going up in the end, up and in the middle. Man, Chipper's actually, I don't even know why I'm facing Chipper with Schultz. He's got 125 versus lefties. But that's a second. They might bunt here. Nah, we're there. Ugh. Oh, no. That just ended up being way worse than I thought it would be. That's on us. I thought we had the backup, but that was just a weak dive. Hey, Scott Rowland gets a home run. I mean, we get one back, but still a lot more to do. 8-3 game. Stand the man back to back. Rolling and stand. We like that. 8-4 game. Yeah, I don't think we got enough time. He's gonna score that one. So 9-4 game. I mean, nothing we can do there. You know, he got on base with Ellie, stole a couple bases, moved him along. I mean, swinging and missing on a high fastball wasn't our game. Wasn't our game. I don't know. We've been struggling on the high speed today, but I mean, we lose 9-4. I feel like that third inning a little bit unlucky, and then sixth inning we really didn't have to have that happen. We were just overusing Noah Schultz at that point, so we probably could have pitched a little bit better. Like the first 5 runs he scored, I feel like some mistake pitches. Pitches hung. You know, I think 2 or 3 of his home runs were off hung pitches, so just unlucky there. But Griffey 0 for 4. Roland hit a home run, so he's 1 for 4. Stan Musial still getting hits. You know, he's definitely been the MVP of our team. So we need more players like him. But 2 for 4 game for him. Aaron Judge hits a home run. You know, it was a good way to start off the game, but we just couldn't carry that momentum. Soderstrom 1 for 4. Pete Alonso 0 for 4. McMahon 0 for 4. Mookie 1 for 3. And Tim Raines 2 for 3. So okay stuff right there. You know, again, we overused Noah Schultz a little bit. 12 hits given up is kind of a lot. We definitely could have taken him out in the 5th inning probably, or just before the 6th started. I don't really think that would have changed much though. Yeah, Ottavino, solid 3 innings though. You know, we had 8 strikeouts, but it's not our game. All right, game number 4. We made 2 changes. Who did I drop? I dropped Pete Alonso and I dropped Soderstrom. We're gonna try this Agustin Ramirez card. He just looks like a well-balanced card. Nothing really pops, but it's either him or go back to Veritek, and I wanted to try someone new. And then we put Stanton in DH. We moved Stan to first base. We also got Chipper and Carroll on the bench, so I think they were on the bench either way. But You know, we'll mess around with these two, you know, depending who's up to just whoever's pitching in the situation with like stand up and stuff like that. Starting game 4. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna go DeGrom for this one. I wanna try a righty, and I haven't used him yet. So let's try out DeGrom, and then bullpen is still gonna remain the same. So we're 1-2 right now. Let's see if we can pick up a dub. All right, facing Corbin Burns. Okay, got some P5 players, live series cards. Seen a solid team right there. So we'll see how this goes. We are the away team. Bayfront Park. Okay. Yeah, I wish they still showed like the records here, because I would love to see what I'm going up against just for a general idea. You can see this though, hitting 331, which is pretty high. 456 average or ERA. So maybe not the best pitcher. Corbin, I don't really face. So we'll see how this game goes. My timing and everything's just been so bad today. Aaron Judge. That was deep. That was gone. Let's go. Let's go. Get the 1-0 lead. Finally, we get something. I feel like we were early on that one too, but we will take what we can get. Dang. All right, 1-1 game. I did not think he was going to be hitting it like that. Soto ties it up. Mookie, give me that one back. Let's go. Way to respond right away after just giving up a home run. Up 2-1 now. I don't know why we're throwing a 2-seam fastball. That's why we shouldn't throw a 2-seam fastball. Like, why did I try to throw it like I would throw a sinker? Terrible pitch right there. I knew right away it was a mistake. That should maybe be enough. That definitely was deep. So we're gonna tag up, and that was actually that was way closer than I thought it would be. But we do score, up 3-2. Ah, we can't. Gonna bloop us there. Gonna be runners on the corners. No outs. That's not good for us. Oh my God, Stan, we gotta feel that. I was going home. If he feels that clean, I was going home. But 3-3 game. Wow. That's crazy. I don't even know if that was a good swing, but he got it. Can't do nothing there. Can't do nothing there. We lose off a walk-off home run. Tough. Tough one. Man, tough game. Every time we scored, he would just come back in the bottom and score too. I feel like we could have done a little bit better pitching wise. We had 9 strikeouts, so just some mistake pitches, I guess. But Griffey went 1 for 4. Roland 1 for 4. Stan 2 for 4. Always doing well for us. Judge gets a home run, 1 for 4. And then McMahon 1 for 4. Mookie 2 for 4. Nice game from him. Also had a home run. Reigns 0 for 3. DeGrom pitched well, you know, 6 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts. Probably should have. I mean, I know 1 pitch was a mistake pitch, that 2-seam. The circle change to Soto's whatever. He got that one. Chapman, kind of an unlucky inning right there, and then Urseg. We stretched him for 2. Probably a mistake right there, or we were trying to stretch him for another inning. You know, he got a good piece. We took the L. All right, we're on to game 5. We're just gonna keep the lineup. You know, there's no hope for us at this point. You know, nothing is changing offensively. But we're gonna throw out Dustin May. You know, he's a solid arm. Hopefully, he can get us a victory. But that's gonna be the squad. Let's go out there and hopefully pick up a win. To Noah Schultz. Okay, Cattell, Tatis, Judge, Chipper, Santan. I saw a lot of switch hitters. In this one. We do get to be the home team for just the second time, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, you know, we gotta get the offense going a little bit. Our pitching, I would say, is fine, but offensively, we've been pretty poor. We're not getting solid hits. Giancarlo Stanton. See, like, we completely missed that one, and we get it. Like, what is going on? What is going on? He gets his first home run for us, though. I'm not even excited about that one because that was just a terrible swing. McMahon. That was a good swing. Oh, that might be gone. Get out of here. Yeah, you can't rob that Blue River. Let's go. McMahon gets the home run. We're up 2-0. That one felt a little bit better. 2-2 now. Not a bad one. Scott Rowland, home run. Let's go. Up 3-0. I think, yeah, that's his third for Rowland. He's doing all right this weekend classic. Not great, but we do have 3 home runs with him in these games. I mean, that sinker stayed down the middle. I mean, if we leave it there and he connects, that's on us, but we can't be missing our spots. Hey, Ramirez hits a home run. Finally, he gets a hit. You know, I was like questioning my decision to have him in the lineup. So we get one back, or we add one. I really should be smacking the ball. I mean, that's literally what I should be doing. I should be smacking the ball all game. He still has Noah Schultz in, but Judge gets us a home run. We're up 5-1. We'll take that. Got this fastball, call it a game. I mean, let's extend the game. Why not? Let's keep the game going. Might even be better for us. 3-5. That's crazy. That's crazy. Good hit. There it is. There's the game. Got him on a check swing. Suter, he was still good. You know, we gave up a 2-run home run, but doesn't affect us in the end. Who's player of the game for us? Dustin May? Yeah, I mean, he pitched really well for us. Box score wise, we got, that's not us. We struck him out 11 times, so we only struck out twice. You know, we did pretty good there. But Griffey 1 for 4. Scott Rowland 1 for 4. He did have a home run. Stan Musial 1 for 4. Aaron Judge 2 for 4. Solid game from him. Also had a home run. Stanton gets his first home run. Ramirez gets his first home run. McMahon picks up another home run, going 2 for 3. And then that was pretty much it. But Dustin May, six solid innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 earned run. He was really good. Mason Miller, 2 solid innings with 3 strikeouts. Bruce Suter, I mean, we gave up a 2-run shot. Probably shouldn't have. But he did have 3 strikeouts. We had him guessing out there. It was still good at the end. So, good victory for us. Now 2-3. Still pretty bad overall, but it was much needed to bounce back with a win there. Oh, that guy was lower rated. Interesting. All right, our final game, we'll just stick with the same lineup. No real reason to switch it at this point. You know, I don't think we necessarily played our best, but it is what it is. We got John Donaldson once again. He pitched in game 1, pitched 9 complete shutout innings, and you know, he pitched really good, but we didn't win that game, so it didn't matter. But yeah, you know, let's get on to this last game for us. So really quick, where we're at, we got 2 wins, right? Yeah, 2 wins. So we'll have 25 show packs. We got the spotlight. We're playing for a weekend classic pack, but overall, you know, wasn't our best. But if we can finish 3-3, you know, that's kind of what we wanted at the start at worst. So we will take that. Plus, I don't really care for these rewards. I already said that. But we still want to win. So let's get that done. We're facing Dustin May. That's crazy. I literally, he has, man, did you see the squad? Beltran, Hodges, Willie Castro, Santana. Like, this is my last game for real. I'm facing a God squad. That's crazy. And Dustin May. We lost. GG's. And he's hitting 364. GG's. Well, we'll accept this whooping. We throwing a slurve here. Not only did we throw a slurve, we hung the slurve. I mean, just be better, Kay. We can't be making mistake pitches here. Forkball stayed up. That was just a bad pitch. He wasn't hitting the forkball either, but that forkball was a terrible location. So down 2-0. Wow. That one was crazy. That one was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That swing just looked wild, but Down 3-0. All right, there we go. We're on the board. Finally, that's our first hit of the game, too. In the 6th inning, we get our first hit, and it's a home run from Ron McMahon, who's actually been really good for us so far. Wow. Man, he got on that slider, I guess. I think we might have left it in the plate, in the zone. Quick back-to-back. Damn. Damn. All right, down 5-1. That definitely hurts. I mean, 3-1 game. We're still trying to fight, but 5-1 obviously makes it a little bit more difficult. Man, got one off of Weaver. That's a good swing. we're just getting smoked today. I mean, that one is deep, but not deep enough. Man, tough game right there. We ended off a warning track shot. Not that that really mattered. You know, we did not play good that game. We did not play good this weekend classic. You know, Posada was player of the game right there. Let's see. So, man, we only struck out 6 times. We struck him out 5. We were hitting the ball. I felt like I was seeing the ball well too. Just the timing and PCI placement was just not there. I could probably say that for all 6 of these games. The timing just was not there. And we gave up 6 home runs, which is like, what are we doing? Stan got a hit. McMahon had a home run. That was our offense. Donaldson gave up 10 hits, you know, all home runs, or 5 of those were home runs. Luke Weaver gave up a 2-run shot. No, one. Was it 1 home run? Yeah, 1 home run for Weaver. I don't feel like we pitched bad. You know, with Donaldson, we didn't have to pitch him in the 7th inning. That kind of hurt a little bit. And then 2 out of the 3 home runs were missed pitches. You know, they kind of hung a little bit. One he just hit late. But you know, he hit 6 home runs. What can we do about that? Nothing. So a tough weekend classic. 2-4. Kind of like, what are we doing? And I don't even feel like I pitched that bad in these games overall. Like, it wasn't a pitching thing. It was just timing, and the timing was off, and that was pretty much it. You know, we'll have to figure out what we do with our team moving forward, because obviously it doesn't even matter that it's weekend classics. Just going 2-4 in a 6-game stretch is kind of worrisome. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this team. I will say, man, I don't even know who the best player was during this classic. Probably McMahon. McMahon was good, and Stan is always good for us. Scott Rowland in his 6 games didn't really hit well. 217. You know, only 5 hits, 3 home runs. He'll get more time. You know, maybe it was just an off day for us. You never know. But I mean, we're definitely going to be using him. Stan was great though, and McMahon was good. Judge, kind of hard to judge him because I've used him 5 other games in, I think, Battle Royale. But you know, he had a couple home runs. Stan hit a home run. Ramirez hit a home run. I don't even remember if Griffey hit a home run. You know, that's not, if Griffey's not hitting home runs, that's pretty poor. That just shows how bad we ended up being today. But you know, rough classic for us. So I'm gonna just open up my packs now because we don't really got. Wow, we got 37 show packs. That's crazy. Yeah, let's just open these up really quick. Cornerstone Evolution. We this one doesn't really matter, but we'll just take maybe that Ralph Connor. Oh, we got, wow, this card has really nice clutch. Let's just take Connor though, and then these definitely don't matter. They should give like a stub voucher for that since some people have duplicates. And then let's just open up the 2 headliners really quick. See what we can get out of these. Pack 11. Who's in pack 11? Pack 11 twice. Oh, Loizaga. I would not mind Loizaga. Now, headliners are not from that's just from just playing the game. I don't even know where we got the headliners from. But no diamonds there. All right. 37 show packs. I'm gonna just show you guys if we pack a diamond. But 37 of these, I'm gonna open them up really quick. Oh, we do get ourselves a diamond. All right. Something good. Give me right field, center field. Merrill? Yeah, it was Merrill. Man, weak pool right there. Weak pool, but we'll take the extra stubs, I guess. You know, going for 3K. That's our first diamond. We got 33 left. Maybe we get another. All right, last show pack. 1 diamond so far. And 1 diamond it's gonna be. Now we got the April Spotlight drop 3. Chance at Ward or green. A Spotlight would be really nice. You know, we really could use that green card if we're like trying to collect for Santana in the future. Let's see what we get. We're looking for starting pitcher, left fielder. I don't even think that's Ward. Oh, it was Ward. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. You know, we got a Spotlight card. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. We might just hold on to him. Yeah, that's good. I kind of would have preferred green, but we'll take Ward. So again, weekend classic wasn't that great. You know, we go 2 and 4, pretty bad. I don't even care about the leaderboards. I don't even want to play anymore. So I wouldn't even try to get top 10 either way. But yeah, no, just not our best. Not our best. But we'll figure out what we're gonna do with our team. We got ring seasons coming up. We're gonna try to make some stubs from those. Just trying to make World Series as fast as possible if we can, because this was tough right here, just losing these many games. But let me know how you guys did during Weekend Classic and where you guys finished, if you guys packed anything good. And until the next one, thank you guys for watching. I'm out.